Right, and the heat index is actually a calculated number, and the humidity has a lot to do with it. The higher the humidity, the higher the heat index. So here's how it works and why it matters and why we pay so much attention to this number whenever these temperatures get as high as they do. Okay, so our body naturally does this. It wants to stay close to 98.6 degrees. That's our natural temperature. So when our body temperature rises, which happens when you exercise or whenever it's hot outside, sweat is released from our skin. We've all been there, right? So that sweat then evaporates from our skin, and that helps draw heat out of the body through a process known as evaporative cooling. So that's how we naturally cool our bodies down. Well, whenever that surrounding air is really muggy, the sweat does not evaporate from our skin as effectively, and that keeps us feeling warmer, and it leaves us feeling sticky for a longer period of time. So that's why we very closely look at the heat index, because that is a calculated number of when the humidity is factored in. So it takes the actual temperature and it takes the humidity that's in place into a long calculation. This, however, does not factor in wind. So our bodies, like I said, they naturally sweat whenever we get hot. The higher the humidity, the harder it is for that sweat to evaporate and the harder it is to stay cool. That's why we often say to take those breaks, to hydrate, because again, our bodies are not cooling down as effectively as they can whenever it's just so humid, and that's what's going to happen this weekend, Kara.